This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell and Unette Gentry. News 25, local news you can count on. News is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Welcome to News 25. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Unette Gentry. It's Thursday, December 24th. Merry Christmas Eve.
Well, a welfare check at a Pahrump residence leads to the arrest of a woman for allegedly squatting on the property.
Sheriff's deputies were sent out on November 29th to do a welfare check on a Pahrump residence. Per the phone call that initiated the request, they identified Phyllis Bilicic. Bilicic told deputies that there were military people talking to her and advising her of one more suicide. A neighbor also called NCSO to report that Bilicic was outside screaming at invisible people. When deputies arrived, they could see and hear a woman on the front porch of the home yelling unintelligible words. The residence was enclosed by a tall fence and gate, and deputies were met by a large barking dog. Deputies asked the woman if she would get the dog so they could speak to her, and she stated several opposing replies to include, "He will not bite you," to "Get off my property," "Yes, you can help me," "Nobody can help me." Bilicic then picked up a plastic lawn chair and allegedly began to hurl it at the front window of the residence. When deputies entered the property, she began screaming expletives at them and that they took her stuff. When deputies asked if they could help, Bilicic grabbed a 2-by-2-foot speaker, held it over her head, and then allegedly threw it through the window of the residence. She yelled that the house was hers and she could do what she wanted, and she wanted the deputies to leave. Deputies asked her for her ID, and she began to pull it out of her wallet, but stopped, went into the house, and tried to shut the door. A deputy stopped the door from closing, and Bilicic asked them if they wanted to fight her. Deputies said that they wanted her ID, and then she lunged at them with both hands. Deputies were able to restrain Bilicic and place her in handcuffs. Neighbors advised that the people that used to live in the home moved to Las Vegas and were trying to sell the home. They said the Bilicic just showed up one day and has allegedly been squatting in the house there for 2 months. Neighbors said the Bilicic told them that the house was in legal process but was now hers from her brother. The sheriff's department was advised by the homeowners that there should be nobody in the house, and they requested that Bilicic be trespassed. Deputies determined that Bilicic had made unlawful entry into the house. Bilicic was arrested for residential burglary, unlawful occupancy of real property, false statement to obstruct a public officer, battery on a protected person, and destroying the property of another.
Well, it is Christmas Eve, so the Pahrump Holiday Task Force was hard at work today spreading holiday cheer and giving away meals. The community Christmas dinner was drive-through pickup this year due to the pandemic, but that didn't seem to have an effect on all the good tidings.
We're doing our annual Christmas dinner, only this year it's curbside pickup. It's going really good. We started at 10 a.m. and we had lineup all the way up the street and down. Yes, we have hand-knitted hats and scarves, and we have stuffed animals for the kids, and Santa's here giving out candy canes. Hoping that we'll be back to some sort of normal by Easter, and so we can have our Easter event out in the park. It'll be at Petrick Park, and it'll be open to the whole community. They can contact me at lwright.la.vfw@gmail.com. I just want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And thank you for coming out, and just have a wonderful day.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Well, Pahrump families kicked off the week before Christmas with the sights and sounds of the holiday season. During this year's holiday winter drive-through, the annual event is held at the home of Nye County Sheriff Sharon Worley.
Dozens of cars, trucks, and SUVs lined up on Basin Avenue, awaiting their turn to experience this year's Winter Wonderland. The drive-through event was filled with lights, music, and some memorable holiday characters.
Humbug! Christmas is nothing but a humbug. The poor excuse to pick a man's pocket every 25th of December. Anybody with roast plum pudding? Ought to be buried in it with a sprig of holly in their heart. Humbug, I say.
Nye County Sheriff Sharon Worley says turnout was good this year, and they're making plans to expand the holiday winter drive-through next year.
Well, we might do that. Everybody was talking about it tonight, and we think we're going to expand it a little bit. and actually put vendors in to do skits and whatnot.
Among the well-known Christmas characters making an appearance was Mr. Winter from the Christmas classic Santa Claus is Coming to Town, The Grinch, and of course, Santa Claus himself.
Just put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking across the floor.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, give me back my candy!
Merry Christmas! I hope everybody's a good boy and girl. We love you.
The event charged $3 per carload. Proceeds benefit the annual Wild West extravaganza.
I just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
All right, stay tuned. We'll continue to spread holiday cheer when News 25 returns.
You're watching News 25, the most recognized and farthest reaching local news in Nye County. News 25, local news you can count on. This segment of the news is brought to you by P&P Property Management. Knowledge, experience, communication, and trust. Call Cynthia at 775-727-4444.
Welcome back to News 25. Well, Pahrump was honored to host the Fame and Producer's Choice Awards on December 5th. The first part of that award show honored community service in the state of Nevada. Sheriff Sharon Worley was celebrated that night, and she also had the honor of presenting two very important awards to Detective Brian Cooper, a detective with the Nye County Sheriff's Department who was injured in the line of duty after being shot 4 times.
Well, one is the award for valor, basically that I accepted at the ceremony tonight, and then the sheriff presented me with the Purple Heart. I didn't really have a clue what award or anything I was going to get, so it was kind of a surprise, a little bit of a shock. So, well, as far as, earning it goes, I don't know where I stand with that. I just did what I needed to do, and I survived. I know Logan Gibbs wasn't able to be here today, and I'm not sure exactly what awards he would have been presented with, but, I believe he was there for a night for a reason, and, he did what he needed to do. He saved my life that night. I'm doing a lot better. Still have some ups and downs, good weeks and bad weeks, but for the most part right now, I'm feeling a little bit better. Still doing a lot of physical therapy, and just making my way through everything. Yeah, just as soon as I'm well, everybody's being patient with me, so as soon as I'm done healing, still healing mentally and physically, so as soon as I'm in shape, then I'll be ready to go back.
Well, Pahrump woman is sporting a new do today, courtesy of Elizabeth and Carol at Simply Divine Hair and Nail Salon. Christine Miller Anderson was selected as the winner of a makeover contest sponsored by Elizabeth and Carol and Simply Divine and KPVM-TV.
The contest is for COVID clients, essential workers, and I believe I was nominated from our good friend Ann Stoneley, and because I work 24/7 doing in-home daycare for all essential workers in our community.
She's a perfect candidate for it, actually. A lot of us have been really affected by this whole pandemic. Everybody, I'm sorry, not a lot of us, but the hair-wise is what I'm talking about. And her mom put a black in her hair, and it's not pretty, it's blotchy, and she does a lot for the community, and she watches their kids so that they can go to work. And she was telling me that she gets them at 2 in the morning and she doesn't sleep. So, someone like that I think is deserving because she's giving of herself, and she never takes care of herself, as most people can say that, we're all guilty of it at times, but so it's really neat that I get a chance to give her something to make her feel good.
I take care of everybody but myself, so I usually am the last person. So it's been a while since I've done my hair, and so this is a nice change, getting something done for myself. I'm looking for a different style, color, something a little bit uplifting. My hair's been thinning, so something different.
It's nice to help another woman to feel good about ourselves, and I know once you get your nails done or a pedicure, your hair done, you feel new, you feel more confident, and it gives you a little bit more good feelings about yourself.
I wanted to say thank you for the opportunity. Thank you so much. And
thank you for all you've done.
Yes, thank you so much.
Congratulations. And yes, those ladies are beautiful inside and out. And in more news, here's your Medical Minute with Dr. Taylor.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by Spring Mountain Medical, healthcare the way you always imagined it.
Hi everyone, this is Dr. Mike Taylor from Spring Mountain Medical. Some of you know me as Dr. Taylor, some of you know me as Mike. I've been around the valley for a long time. I'm here today to tell you about our new clinic, Spring Mountain Medical. In this clinic, we have a fully integrated medical care where we offer primary care, pediatric care, rehabilitation, chiropractic care, and massage therapy. This has been a goal of mine for the past 15 years. I'm excited that this has come to pass and that we're here to help you. I'd like to take a minute and talk about the importance of coming to the doctor. Through the COVID-19 process, people have become very scared to come to the doctor. In the office, we take all the precautions needed to ensure your health as well as the health of our staff. We're able to take care of those small little things so that they don't become big. Please come down and see us, and that's our Medical Minute for the week.
Thanks so much, Dr. Taylor. Yes, we'll be back with more news right after this.
You're watching News 25, brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500. News 25, local news you can count on. News is brought to you by Canyon Ridge Periodontics. Give them a call at 702-966-0302.
Well, if you are in the market for a new desktop computer, Josh Osborne tells us the reasons for and against buying a desktop.
Hi, it's Josh with Pahrumph's Own Great Computer Deals. Let's get right into it. It's time for another quick tutorial. What do I buy, a desktop, laptop, or a tablet? Here are the top reasons for and against buying a desktop. Desktops give you the best power for your money. When it comes to dollars and cents, you'll get the greatest bang for your buck with a desktop. Desktops are the easiest and cheapest to upgrade. With the extra space found in desktops, there's plenty of space and lots of possibilities for future upgrades. But desktops can be very large, loud, and not very portable. If you need a good stationary computer for your home or office, the desktop is a great way to go. Remember, it's about your needs. If a desktop works for you, that's the right answer. Why trust a technician when you can trust a friend? Great Computer Deals is located at 1190 East Highway 372. Call us at 775-990-8833.
Well, just in time for this Christmas Eve Save-A-Pet, Darby O'Donnell is at Desert Haven Animal Society introducing us to someone who's putting the merry in Christmas.
Today's Save-A-Pet is proudly sponsored by Jason Ernest with Mountain West Lawyers. Call 775-727-9500.
Hi, I'm Darby here at Desert Haven Animal Society, and today we are joined with Mary. We named her Mary because of Merry Christmas, because it's Christmas Eve. She would be a beautiful after Christmas present. Mary is currently not spayed. She is in line to get spayed, but you can still come and visit her and then put her on hold and until she gets her spay done, and then she's all good to go. She's super sweet. She's a 1-year-old orange tabby. I rarely see female orange tabby. She's beautiful. She has a lot of white chest and beautiful gold eyes. Super friendly. Kept reaching her little paw of the cage to try and get us to notice her. And if you want to come and see Mary or any of her friends here at Desert Haven Animal Society, please give them a call ahead of time to make an appointment, 775-751-7020, or you can look them up on their Facebook page at Desert Haven Animal Society. Merry Christmas!
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
It doesn't have to be a real Lamborghini. We can just go with a toy.
Okay.
But I'd like it.
Okay, well.
And if it can't, the G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip.
Okay, I'll get you that. I just need to know if you've been a good boy.
Mostly.
Okay, I can arrange that. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas!
I'm here with Santa. It's John Kohler from KPVM Channel 25. Tonight, Santa's going to be here on location, 3651 Seneca Drive. Come on by and enjoy some hot chocolate, some time with Santa. Get a picture taken. This is a fabulous sleigh. And then you're going to be out on your rounds tonight.
Starting at 8:30 tonight, I'll be out with the reindeer delivering toys to gifts to boys and girls in this town and then all around the world.
This is just a dream job to get to meet you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. All right. It was Santa. We'll tell you about the weather Santa's going to be experiencing on his journey around the world and all the weather for this weekend when we return.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. Merry Christmas. It's John Kohler from KPVM, Channel 25 Weather Studios. And here's your Christmas Eve weather report. Oh, let's take a look at Fernley. Oh, look at that. 40 degrees, 17 for a high, or 17 for a low tonight. Fallon, you're all the way up to 40 degrees, 11 for a low. Carson City, up and down the map. Man, whole lot of 44 for a high, 25 for a low, 44 for a high in Tonopah, 11 degrees for a low tonight. Out in Goldfield, let's give them the Goldfield goose, shall we? Goose. There you are. It's Christmas goose. 44 degrees for a high today, 12 for a low. Beatty, 54 degrees is your high today, 25 for a low. In Amargosa, you're looking at 56. Seems pretty pleasant. 28 degrees for a low in Las Vegas. They're kind of disappointing the visitors, aren't they? At 55 degrees for a high. Like, man, I thought this was the desert. It's supposed to be hot. Oh, well. 34 for a low tonight. Death Valley, you're staring at 63 degrees for a high today, 37 for a low. You win all around. Death Valley, outstanding. Let's take a look at Pahrump, though. Pahrump, 49 degrees. Currently, down from our high mark today, 53 degrees. Winds pretty flat out of the southwest, 5 miles per hour. Humidity 12% and building. Sun rose this morning at 6:52 a.m., set about an hour ago at 4:34 p.m., and we'll sneak down to about 33 degrees tonight on the low end. Winds out of the east to 2 miles per hour, hardly nothing. You could probably light a birthday candle and have it burn all night. Humidity 17%. I'd say it's building because check out what's coming up this week. Okay, Friday you see a little cloud. Saturday, bigger cloud. Sunday, really big cloud. And then Monday, look at that, it's raining. It's raining on Monday. How long has it been since we've had rain? A couple hundred days, maybe almost 300. Highs staying snug to about the 60-degree mark and lower 50s as we head on later into the week. Lows 37, 36, 38, you know. It'll get colder and more winter-like as we hit that rain. But look at that on Tuesday, then everything clears out. Isn't that nice? Sunshiny day. Stuff to look forward to. Besides Christmas, which I hope you have a great Christmas. All right, back to the desk. Here's Unette and Deanna.
And the rest of us. And so we're going to look at that Monday and see if we get some snow. We even have Tommy and Haruka here. And look, it's Brad. Brad is the voice you guys hear all the time and edits for us. And all the time we're trying to talk him into being on camera, and we talked him into it this time, huh? So we have a Santa tracker, and we want to talk about that. And that is NORAD's Santa tracker. You can go to noradsanta.org, and that shows where Santa is at. And so that started up today. So if you want to keep track of where Santa is around the globe, you can do that by going to the Santa tracker. And once again, noradsanta.org, and there's Santa right there. I'm so excited for Santa. Yeah. We want to remind everybody that our crew will be off on Christmas Day, so we will be having our favorite stories that we can fit in that half an hour and happening on Friday. So those are all the stories that have been compiled that are kind of holiday oriented. So that's going to wrap up this edition of News 25. Everybody,
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
From all of us at KPVM-TV, Ace Country Radio, and of course, Pahrump 411, we would like to wish you all at home a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Wishing you the best this holiday season.
Merry Christmas!